where we may have debris and blockages, levee failures.
Morning, everybody. How is we doing? Welcome back. Hope you had a good long weekend. If you got a long weekend, I don't know. We worked yesterday. We just didn't do the show. Who's batting leadoff today? Probably didn't feel the best.
I woke up this morning with a really scratchy, dry throat.
Oh, no. I got cough drops. You need to skip a show? Kevin's batting leadoff this morning.
I'm already here.
Yeah. Well, I know you're already here, but your voice hurts. That's not going to feel good later.
She said.
That's true. Well, you look nice. Don't let her ever tell you I'm not nice. Like that was nice. All right, we got about a minute, Holly, about a minute. I was not in the Keys last week, unfortunately. Must be my doppelganger. Good-looking fella down there, JC. Yeah. Morning, Norma. Good to see you. Good to see you. Holly's looking very official today. Look at her. All right. Intro's on, honey. Gonna be a good show. Y'all think the kids won't get out of school tomorrow? I'm gonna take Holly around later, look at the roads. Let more and more people believe that you're the one who closes the schools.
I don't feel the best, like inside. You know how you can tell?
Yeah, you probably need to go home. You got the flu.
I don't have the flu.
It's coming. You can tell that's coming. Why don't you just head home?
I'm fine.
Just get away
I'm
from me.
fine.
Don't get me sick.
You're gonna make me mad.
I'm sorry you feel bad.
Like I can't. I had a real bad headache most all weekend.
Chrissy, that snow's coming tonight. They ain't gonna go tomorrow. They don't get out tomorrow, and then if the snow comes, they'll get out the rest of the week. If it don't, then they'll go back Wednesday.
Then I woke up this
Thursday.
morning and my throat was sore just on this side, which makes me believe it was postnasal drip. But what do I know? I just kind of feel like the inside of me don't feel good.
Yeah, well, that's usually right before you get sick. That's how I felt right before I got the pneumonia. The inside of me didn't feel right. I was like, I don't feel great.
Well, I'm a good cougher.
She is. She is. Jessica says Holly need to make sure the kids go to school on Friday so we don't have to move Winterfest. So Holly, make that happen.
Why?
Jessica, so they don't have to move Winterfest. It's this Friday at College Street. So
I bet that is a handful to move all that around.
how was the ball game, Jessica? Did you enjoy the ball game? Here we go.
Hey, good Tuesday morning to you, everybody. Thunder Radio Morning Show, getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors. We are glad to have you along with us. Morning Show with Josh and Ollie, brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Winter weather is back. It's nasty. It's going to be cold. It's going to be snowy. I'm thinking about warmer places, warmer times, and I can hook you up. I know you're thinking about it too. And I can hook you up with a 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo, Orange Beach, Alabama, Shoalwater 802. We stayed there over Christmas break. It was amazing. You're steps away from the beach. You're on the beach. You just walk down and you walk out there. You got 2 pools on site, got a hot tub. There was a tennis court out there, basketball court. Just so much fun to be had, and right next to a lot of restaurants, but it wasn't super busy. If that sounds like fun to you, I can save you 15% on your booking because you are a Thunder Radio listener. Here's how you do that. Go to facebook.com, search for Thunder Radio, get on our page, and at the very top, there is a pinned post up there, and it's got a link to the condo, and it's got the promo code, which is Thunder15. That's Thunder15. When you book, use that promo code, and you save 15% on your booking. So you're going to go on vacation at some point. You're going to go to the beach at some point. I recommend Orange Beach. It's the first time I had been over Christmas break. We loved it, and 15% savings. That's a pretty good deal. You're talking about 5, 6, 7 night stay. 15% adds up. That is for sure. All right, speaking of the weather, it is going to get a little tricky in the next couple of days. We're currently sitting at 28 degrees outside the Unity Medical Center studios. A winter weather advisory in place for tonight and tomorrow. An 80% chance of snow showers tonight, low of 25. Tomorrow, high of 33, with a 50% chance of snow showers early in the day. And now we are right on the line of significant to none snow. Like the northern half of Coffee County, they're saying, and by significant, I mean significant for us, right? So the northern half of Coffee County right now, the National Weather Service says, maybe 2 inches. The southern half, they're saying less than an inch. So we're kind of right on the line of where moisture and temperature and dry spots are going to be. So it looks like going to get at least something, but we'll just have to keep an eye on that. North and northwestern Middle Tennessee looking at 4 or 5 inches or so. But those things can shift around and move. We've seen that happen in the forecast before. So winter weather advisory in place for tonight and tomorrow morning. 33 for your high on Wednesday, 13 Wednesday night, and then 24 for your high on Thursday, and 9 degrees Thursday night. Winter is not done yet. Weather forecast brought to you by the Hillsboro Food Company. To grab up the supplies before the snow gets here, heading over to Hillsboro Food Company. Yeah, they got bread. They got fresh cut meats daily, things like that. So y'all get on over and see them at the Hillsboro Food Company in Hillsboro on the way into town on your left there. On that note, we need to get into the better half of the Thunder Radio morning show. Across from me sits the brains of this operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO and president of Peterson Media Group. She's by far the looks inside of this studio. She is the president of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce, the microphone licker, the corn cob eater, and one of the main reasons the rockin' world continues to go round. Holly, good morning to you.
Good morning.
I hit it all. I was concerned. I may have forgot some stuff over the long weekend, but I was able to get to a happy morning show, everybody. Name that band.
I don't know.
That's Huey Lewis in the news. Bob, thanks for all the love you've shown to our Tullahoma wrestling team. Shout out, Bob. We're going to hook you up. The coverage you're going to get over there is going to blow your mind. Just give us a minute. Give me some months. Give me a couple years.
We're just getting our legs underneath.
We just
us.
need a little more money. we got to make a little more money.
Our goal is to do that for all of the athletes, not just wrestlers or basketball players.
We're gonna get it there.
The coverage is gonna increase
improve
significantly.
It's just gonna take a minute to get everybody in place. And
you gotta find
the
you gotta find the pieces.
You gotta find the people, and you gotta find the money to pay the people.
Speaking of
all
the
that
pieces, we've got one piece over there. His name is Jacob, and he also does graphics.
Oh, Jacob's great.
The time change, he had sent me his graphic for the Rooster.
Oh, for today's basketball game we're talking about?
Yeah. And you don't have to roll your eyes like that.
I didn't roll my eyes.
You did.
Hey, y'all watching? Did I roll my eyes?
You did.
No, I didn't. There's camera proof. I didn't roll my eyes.
I know, because I know exactly what you were saying.
Since you may have thought in my mind.
No, you did it.
No, I didn't. Anyway, basketball time changed
like
from
that.
6:30 to 5:30.
Anyway, I got up this morning and I was like, I wonder if Jacob knew to change the graphic.
He'd already posted it all.
He changed it, posted it.
Yeah,
I was
I woke up this morning. I was like, "Who shared this?" I was asleep when they put, because I knew they were going to change it probably, but
they hadn't officially changed it. And I was ready to go to bed, so I went to sleep. And then I woke up this morning and somebody had shared all the game change information. I was like, oh, good.
I know.
It's good to have people around.
We're looking for more Jacobs.
We're hiring Jacobs.
All right, comings and goings, what's happening in and around the southern Middle Tennessee community here. High school basketball district tournaments get started today, or the boys get started today. Girls got started yesterday. Actually, I think Warren County won and girls play. Shelbyville won and girls play yesterday. And then boys get going today. Coffee County boys at home against Spring Hill. Now, that game has been moved up to 5:30 p.m. That was originally a 6:30 tip. And now it's going to be a 5:30 tip because by the time the game's over, they want Spring Hill to be able to travel back, not have any travel impacts. So, game will be over at 7. It takes them about an hour and 15 minutes to get home. They get home at 8:15 instead of 9:15 or 9:30. So, that's why they moved that game up tonight. Safe travels back to Spring Hill.
It's blackout, if you care.
What's blackout?
The game. The game.
The theme?
Yes, but you're right. I'm sick today and I need to go home.
So we hope to see you there tonight.
There, you mean at
5:30.
the patch?
We were talking about the game. Games
so
at home.
was I.
Games at home, and it'll be a 5:30 tip. I'll hear it live right here on Thunder Radio. Also, Winterfest for College Street Elementary School is this Friday, 5 to 7:30. And looking ahead, we are 19 days away from the return of daylight savings time. So that spring forward hour is fast approaching, and that means a lot of cranky people. I'm pretty cranky that next week after the time changes.
Can Elon do something about that, please?
He's been working on a lot of other things. And we are 30 days away from the official return of spring, or the official start of spring. Winter's certainly going to go out with a bang, isn't it?
Puxatawny Phil was right.
Dr. Carmine's making his rounds over here on the cameras. He's upset about the snow. He's one of these northerners that doesn't understand our southern issues with the snow. We just don't like it. We can't handle it. I don't want this either, because let me tell you something. I've got a lot of things happening at work. I need other businesses to be open and working so I can do my job. And so if they're not open and doing their job, I can't do my job. So it really creates issues for me. I mean, we're over here just trying to make some money.
You can tell Josh did budgetary things yesterday. He keeps bringing up needing to make money today.
Yesterday, I did... I told Holly, I said, I'm going to work on budget stuff today.
And when he tells me that, I just cringe.
She goes, I'm not even going to work. I'm not even going to go in then. I'll just stay here and work from home because she didn't want to be around me.
He's awful.
And then when I called her, she acted like the phones didn't work. She was like, hello? Hello? And then she hung up. But I called somebody else and the phone worked. I was like, I think the phones work. I think that's just Holly not wanting to talk about budgets.
Well, I didn't, but also the phone was not connecting. I got a call from Shelbyville, and I don't know if it was spam or not because I couldn't ever hear nobody.
Well, yesterday was budget day for me. Is merging businesses, buying businesses, all
it's
of that.
It's not just like our home budget, like normal people, just like a home budget. We also do our work budget, and that is awful.
And get the work budget. We have a nonprofit foundation budget that I was working on yesterday.
Yeah.
Just a lot of different budgets that are happening. And then I get cranky. I'm not a numbers guy. Math was not my subject in school.
You seem to do a pretty good job of it.
It's because I'm better than you at it. Doesn't mean I'm good at it.
Well.
See what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I can math these numbers together and be like, oh, we got that much. I don't think there's a lot of talent involved there.
Well, what else you got left to do with it?
I don't know. I got put more in there.
Well, that ain't got nothing to do with adding and subtracting the numbers you have.
Got a sales meeting this morning. We're going to have a discussion.
Oh.
They're in for a bad day. I had a bad day yesterday. They're going to have a bad day today. Dr. Carmine says, fake it till you make it. That's what I've been doing. When do you make it? Like, fake it till you make it. It's all fine and good. I've been doing that for 20 years.
You're in it. This is the good old days right now. We're living them. When we're old, we're gonna look back and be like, remember when we bought those businesses and struggled?
Oh,
That was the good old days.
Laura says, can you crunch those numbers again? Crunch. I was watching The Last Dance yesterday on Netflix. I mean, we've watched this multiple times, but I don't know. It's just a good series.
It is. It's good. It's well put together.
It's well done. So we were watching it, and it was back when it was early on. It's back when Doug Collins was coaching the Bulls, and like he's sitting on top. He's in the locker room, an NBA locker room, sitting on top of a table that looks like the one my grandparents played rook on at Thanksgiving dinner. Like it's just this cheap fold out
Wood
metal
grain.
table, wood grain top metal
Yeah.
table. Of course, now they don't make them like they did then. Those
No,
things
those were
lasted-
heavy.
Those things last forever. But anyway, they just sitting on that, and I'm like, that's an NBA locker room. You know, an NBA locker room, and this guy's sitting on that table, and I'm like, that's what it is now at our businesses. We're the mid '80s Bulls. We got some work to do to get to the late '90s Bulls. Got to make.
Yeah.
We got some work to do to make more money.
We're gonna get there though, right? Right?
Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out.
Or we won't.
or not. In which case, the radio stations are for sale. Dr. Carmine says, Josh, I need your TPS report. What is that? What is a TPS report? Is that something you're being serious about? I don't know what that is.
Have you not been doing those?
Shut up.
Oh, pretty sure we were supposed to file that.
There's all kind of crap I'm supposed to file that I forget about. So this is a fun time of year, too, because it's tax time and yearly revenue reporting time for
Oh, great.
We had to pay
I hate this time of year. I hate it.
the like the different music licensing places. We had to file reports saying how much money we made, so they know how much money to bill us. It's crazy. And I don't want to do any of that. All right, anything comings and goings out of you? Well, I mean, we got Winterfest on Friday. Just FYI, there's a chance that schools may be out tomorrow based on the forecast. Calm down, Dr. Carmine. I'm just sharing what I know, okay? And I'm sharing what I know based on previous history. I've not spoken to anybody. Holly's not gone out to check the road yet, okay? But I'm just saying that could happen. We don't know yet. When we know,
I'm already getting texts about it.
we'll let you know. Facebook.com, search for Thunder Radio. Also, the Manchester Go app allow for push notifications, and we will send out school closures, especially for Coffee County, Manchester City, Temple Baptist Christian School. The surrounding areas that we still try to cover, Franklin County, Cannon, things like that, we'll put on our Facebook and our website, thunder1320.com. All right, any comings and goings out of you, Halls? Hawballs?
Your ex-wife calls me that.
Oh, yeah, my ex-wife.
Y'all must be talking about me.
We're not.
Somebody in Warren County, I think it's a basketball player or someone in the
It was a
student,
basketball player over there.
asked my sister if she was Josh Peterson's ex-wife. And she was like, why would I work with my ex-husband so closely? Like, no, that's my sister's husband. And so now that's what I call her.
Yeah.
When she calls me.
She's like,
I
oh,
say-
your ex-wife's calling. Yeah.
But it works because they're both so chatty and they like the tea. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like the
Oh,
tea.
you love tea.
No, I
You
don't.
love it.
I don't like the tea.
He loves the drama.
I don't love it.
You are lying right here on that sure microphone. You sure are lying.
Christy says, I am predicting that the Coffee County schools will be closed. Yeah, I mean, look, based on the forecast and how they generally operate, would not be shocked. But hey, listen, we are to operate as if they are on normal schedule until you hear otherwise. I will not be making announcements about school being open. I will not.
I'll do it, you guys.
Nope.
I'm gonna
No
do
announcements will be made like
it. I'm
that.
the president of this company.
I'm the vice president, the treasurer, and the secretary, so I have more votes than you do. All right, Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Let's tell you about Dirtworks. So if you do get some snow in the general area, and maybe you're a business, church, place like that, you need your parking lot cleared, salted, Dirtworks will do that for you. They'll come take care of that. They will get it cleared off, and they'll handle it at 931-409-0782. That's Dirtworks. Give them a call today and go and get on their schedule. Be like, hey, can I get on your schedule for the snow? And they will, if it doesn't snow, they won't show up, I don't think. But if it does snow, they'll show up, clear out your parking lot, salt it and everything. 931-409-0782 for Dirtworks. You're listening to The Morning Show on Thunder.
Reduce fat and tighten skin today by getting M-Sculpt Neo treatments with Dr. James Van Winkle in May.
Excuse me while I go throw up. Why are you throwing up?
Who?
My ex-wife. I don't know. We didn't say anything.
The thought of being married to you
That's
makes her want to vomit.
And the thought of being married to her makes me want to vomit. So she's crazy. Crazy.
They could never be married.
I knew. They're probably too much alike in some ways. What song do you want to bump back to, Holly?
You said something at the beginning of the show about the weather. You said, I can't remember. I had a good song to go with that. Now all I can think about is "You're Simply Irresistible."
What? What's that got to do with the weather?
It doesn't.
Oh.
I don't know why I'm thinking of it.
All right. Well, we can play it. We're playing it.
Y'all want to hear the oldest conversation we had on Sunday with our friends?
You want to wait till we come back?
Banana flavored yuck.
I feel like it got older than that. I feel like that conversation.
That's how it started.
But where did it go from there? Like, I feel like it got so old. Like, we were sitting there having the oldest person. I was maybe talking about what the mail ran or something. I don't know what we were talking about. I bet if schools gave out $100 gas cards to those that showed up on Wednesday morning, there'd be better attendance. I don't know.
No.
I don't think so.
You'd have $200, and our son's done graduated. You'd send him back in.
Maybe we can use some of that money Doge found from the Department of Education on DEI training. It was like millions and millions of dollars, maybe billions of dollars, where teachers are supposed to retrain themselves and self-reflect about their privileges to be able to teach better. They cut that out. They don't have that money no more. They're going to get to $1 trillion. That would be huge. They have to show up and stay the whole day. Dr. Kermit says, I think every city needs a Doge audit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt.
I feel like that's what Josh is doing right now.
The Braves are playing on WSMV. I've not seen that, Kevin. I didn't see that. Like a select games or all the games, or a lot of games, because that'd be cool. I'm not seeing that. We are getting ready for Braves baseball and Thunder though, getting geared up. I got like 2 advertising slots left. So businesses, y'all want on the Braves, it's the best deal all year. It's super cheap and there's 140 plus games while there, all the way up to when they blow it. Thing said, or the fact that there are more Social Security numbers issued than there are more people in the entire world.
There's like a lot of 150-year-old people.
I don't think they cut off payments at 115, so they're not getting money at least. You ask and you shall receive, Holly. heard this song in a while.
Thunder Radio Morning Show. Josh and Holly getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors. We're glad to have you with us. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors. The more, the merrier on the morning show. You can listen to us at AM 1320, FM 1079, worldwide on the Manchester Go app, FM 1067 over toward Tullahoma, and also thunder1320.com. You can watch the show, too, on the Carmine Family Dental Cameras, Facebook or YouTube. Search for Thunder Radio. You can follow the pages, subscribe to the pages, and watch the show there for free. You can also watch on Facebook, Rooster 1015, 93.9 The Duck, and Whiskey Country Radio. So be sure to give those pages follows. We have some giveaways coming up on those pages soon. So be sure to be watching for those. All right, Holly, welcome back.
Thanks, buddy.
What are we talking about here?
I kind of wish we would have been on yesterday so we could have. I had a lot of things I wanted to discuss, but the thing that I followed most this weekend was the hockey match between USA and Canada.
Yes, I did see a little bit of that. The booing of the national anthem.
Yeah, that's how it started, right?
Yeah.
So during the national anthem, Canada's constituents were booing. And before the match, I guess 3 of the players, 2 being, let me see if I can pronounce this right. Kachuk. The Kachuk brothers.
Bantam Chook.
And JT Miller. They all agreed to start the hockey match off with a fight. So anytime that I see someone being disrespectful during the anthem to the flag,
Holly gets very upset about
oh
it.
my God, I get homicidal. It makes me.
We don't run into a lot of that, like at the high school games, really, around here. You don't really see much of it.
No, sometimes I'll see folks.
Occasionally.
Sometimes I'll see folks talking.
Yeah.
Or something, and I'm like, hey, y'all can't wait 30 more seconds.
Yeah.
But
anyway, Holly gets upset when anybody disrespects the national anthem.
So that caught my eye early. I was like, oh, Canada. That's where Drake's from, by the way.
Kendrick's not.
And okay, so I've been to hockey games. We go to Preds games. I enjoy hockey when I go. The problem is if I don't watch hockey on TV like I do football. You know what I'm saying?
It's much more better in live.
Hockey is fun to watch while you're there. And I've seen them ram each other up into the walls. I often think that I would be a pretty good hockey player.
She said this for a while.
If I didn't have Raynaud's.
She's incredible. Yeah. Her feet would be frozen off. She's physically weak. She bruises like a peach. Yeah. She'd be great at hockey.
Anywho, the first 9 seconds, I believe, of the match, the first 9 seconds, there were 3 fights. And they drop the puck, game on. Gloves come off.
Right.
That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
And then that shows the other.
We're fighting.
Yeah. And then they drop, and then they just fight.
I know.
And the refs, are they refs or umpires?
Yeah, referees.
Refs.
Yeah, sure.
They just kind of skate around them, making sure nobody else, and they let them fight. And so I had called one of my friends yesterday. She's a big, she knows more about hockey than I do. And I was like, can they just fight? She said, yeah, girl. She said, if they're upright, they can fight. She said, when they go to the ice,
they pull them off.
Yeah. But otherwise,
upright, they'll just start slinging.
And I was like, why don't I watch hockey more?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
There should be more of this in football.
Yeah.
Helmets off, though. I want to see punches to the face. No, stop hitting each other in the helmet.
Like NFL meets
NHL.
Boxing.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that.
Anywho, so the 2 brothers, apparently their mama is from Canada. The dad is American. They were born here. And a reporter asked them, they're like, come on now, you're half Canadian. Does any part of you, feel kind of like, well, I need to, he was kind of wanting the brothers to like teeter and say, they're both great countries, but he was like, no, I'm American. I'm American, 100% American. And I was
Nice.
like, yeah.
Give it to him.
They asked him afterwards if booing of the national anthem had anything to do with how they come out. And he was like, I didn't like it. That's all I'll say. I was like, I love that.
Like it had a little something to do with that fight.
So another thing.
Didn't the USA win all 3 of the fights?
And the game.
Yeah. So we physically beat them up and then beat them at their own game. They'd be like a Canadian football team coming down here and beating us in football.
Yeah, right.
Right? I mean, what do you do when losing to the USA in hockey?
Um,
Officially better than them at everything.
Okay, so both USA and Canada are going to the championship.
Oh, good.
So they get to go up against each other again on Thursday.
I'm going to have to watch that.
Yeah.
You talk about viewership after all this drama.
I know.
We're going to be stuck inside. It's going to be cold.
So
we're getting a dusting of snow, so I won't be able to get out for a couple of days.
If it's Thursday Eastern time, is that 7 our time?
What time did you say Eastern?
8.
Then it's 7, yeah.
So it comes on 7.
So we'll get to watch about the first 30 minutes before we go
I
to
fall
bed.
asleep. Hopefully that's when all the fights will happen.
We'll get some fights early on, then we'll just wake up the next day and see who won the game. So
I watched like
it's the most Canadian thing ever to go out there and get beat up and then lose the game that is your country's game.
Oh, I really should watch hockey more.
Be like the USA losing to them in baseball. That's our game.
Right?
You don't lose at baseball to Canada.
I saw a meme. It had Kendrick Lamar in a USA hockey jersey, and Drake was in the Canadian one.
Yes, that has been in my head rent free since the Super Bowl.
We can't stop. Dun 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 dun.
Like he's how much money is he gonna make off of that song now? I mean, it already had done well, but I'm not a Kendrick Lamar fan. I
just walk through the house going wah 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 wah.
I know. Holly just goes to the house singing part of the song, and I did not particularly. When I watched the halftime show, and we've discussed this on the morning show here. When I watched it, I was like, okay. I mean, I wasn't like a lot of the people who were like, "What is this crap?" I mean, I was like, it was just a kind of a routine show to me.
Since we're talking about it, okay, go ahead.
No, it's okay. You go ahead.
No, you never
clearly
interrupt.
had a thought that was more important than mine.
You
No,
never
go
interrupt.
No,
you go right ahead.
Go ahead.
How does that feel?
I was just saying that since then, since learning about the beef, and then I was like, okay, that was a better show than I thought, knowing all the things. But now I can't stop watching the clips. They won't go away on my reels. And now they're putting them with, like they typically do with other scenarios in life. And I think it's fantastic. No, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, apparently Kendrick's breathing during the show, I've seen like musicians come out and they say, you don't understand how hard it was to maintain his
I can't imagine. That's why a lot of people will lip sync
with the breathing. They said he did a good job. That's something I would not notice.
Yeah.
Because I don't sing. I wouldn't think look how much he's moving around and is
you're going to start breathing heavy. If you start breathing heavy, your singing's going to sound a little bit weird.
I get winded carrying a load of groceries, so I can't imagine hopping around on that stage whilst trying to sing. And also, so I kind of get that where people's like, y'all don't understand how good it was. But then someone else is like, I don't want to have to figure out a puzzle during the halftime show. I just want to be entertained. And, they said that maybe it was too, like you had to look too hard.
Yeah. I mean, for the layman, sure, you did. And that's why, I mean, ideally you don't have to do that, but I think it worked out fine for him. I mean, as always, some people are irritated and upset about it, but I think for the most part, he has won this it's a win for him. Like if you chalk it up to a win or a loss or a draw, I think he got a dub. It's in the win column.
Drake's in Australia right now touring, I guess. So I think that would probably be where I wanted to be if someone sang a diss track about me at the Super Bowl. I would want to be like way far away.
Over on the Carmine Family Dental Cams, leave it to Jessica to somehow tie this conversation into Taylor Swift.
What'd she say?
That's what's so impressive about Taylor Swift's show. I guess 'cause
yeah.
she moves around a lot.
I thought I read
It's a good
somewhere
excuse for her
where
to be a
she
bad
ran
singer.
on the treadmill while she sang. I don't know. Maybe I should do that.
Or you
I
could
do
just try
good
running on
just
the
to
treadmill.
breathe. I could just breathe.
Yeah. No, you just get on the treadmill. You don't have to sing. Just get on the treadmill. Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30. We got games. Stupid Silly Stat. Name that tune or TV show. What are we doing today?
Name that movie.
Name that movie. All right, name that something completely different today. Name that movie. It is Tuesday. That means 2 reals and a fake. Some of my best work in terms of lyrical writing today. Like I'm pretty happy with what I have come
Must
up with.
have been Chat GTP.
No, it's GPT. And no, I wrote it myself. We're here to 8:30. Morning show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios. This is Thunder Radio.
Your hometown radio station.
Yes, microphone. Boop, boop.
Ba-ba-ba-da.
Okay, let's see.
What is it with all the planes crashing?
Just calm down. It's fine.
Like in 3 weeks, there's been like 3.
One of them was like a small little plane. It's happened all the time, Ollie.
No,
They do.
no, not like this.
The planes, I don't understand how it flipped upside down. I can't wait to see the video of that.
Oh my gosh.
How did it flip upside down?
The most awful thing this weekend for me was the story about the tunnel.
Oh,
tunnel
I didn't know
crash.
anything about that.
Oh gosh. I was just scrolling on TikTok, just scrolling along, and
I'm scrolling around.
this guy is upside down in his truck. He goes, I just wrecked. He was kind of just like it wasn't a big deal, but you could hear like he was a little worried. And he was like, I gotta get out of it. Anyway, the car, you could see the car in front of him was on fire. He's like, this truck's on fire. So he's trying to kick the windshield out. You can't really see because he's got his phone in his hand and he's doing a lot of this. But you can hear people screaming in the background. It was awful. I was like, I didn't know this video was going to be like this, or I would have watched it.
Dr. Carmine, more planes crashed under Biden's first month of presidency than Trump's. The media just did not report it. Oh, yeah. They just like to be like, oh, look here.
I don't think it's Trump's fault.
He's firing the FCC people and FAA people. Not FCC. Fire the FCC people. Yeah, fire them. He's firing the FAA people. And now these planes are crashing. It's his fault. I know you don't think that, but that's what they're trying to do. The media does control the narrative so much.
Did you see where the White House is now allowing folks who report on news of the White House and the president, like it could just be a TikToker, and if they legitimately report what's happening, they can apply for press credentials to come in. Like they're
and they can take the AP spot and kick them out because they won't say Gulf of America. They refuse to say Gulf of America, and that's what was that meme we found yesterday? You sent to me.
Yeah.
I saw it yesterday. Was it the people who changed the names of everything from military bases and pancake syrup to football teams sure seem mad about the Gulf of America thing, and I think that is perfect. Well worded. It says Monday, February 17th. Did we not get any little bits in there?
Y'all ain't got nothing else to worry about, I reckon.
Our Fort Lincoln is celebrating our 70th birthday this year.
And besides, this plane crashed in Canada. How's that Trump's fault? Sounds like Trudeau's fault to me.
Oh, was it some of the comments that I was wanting to read? Maybe that's what it was.
On what? Comments from what?
The hockey match.
Oh. We'll do that later. We got plenty of time. Wallen.
On the radio morning show, Josh and Holly with you. Good to have you on this Tuesday. Little Wallen. I have a story about that in just a second. We got games coming up in just a moment, and the Granddad's menu coming up in just a moment. It's a little. Oh, she's got it. Well, I didn't remind you.
I reminded myself.
Good job, Holly. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Learn how you can get a 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo right now in Orange Beach. Save 15%. Go to Thunder Radio's Facebook page. Top of the page. Click on the link there for that condo and use the promo code Thunder15. All right, Holly, what's happening at Granddad's?
Dina says these is her favorite foods, and they're mine too.
Get the Dina special.
Chicken and dumplings, fried catfish, fried pork chops, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, fried cabbage, green pea, skillet corn, coleslaw, broccoli salad, pepper slaw, cornbread or roll. Sweet or unsweet tea or lemonade is included with your meal.
All right.
Find Granddad's at 620 Woodbury Highway. That lunch line is from 11 to 2.
Try it out. It's delicious. So speaking of Wallen, before we play games, we had a bit of a, so we got the radio stations, Thunder Radio Studios here in Manchester, which is where we're at today. And we have the 3 other radio stations that we bought, Rooster, the Duck, and Whiskey Country. And they were in Tullahoma in a location there. And we had a little bit of a power glitch on Sunday night. I think it was Sunday night. We get a text from one of our salespeople say, hey, Duck and the Rooster are off the air. Ugh. Can't get logged in remotely. In my mind, I'm like, that's a power issue.
Yeah.
If 2 stations are off, their tower sites are in separate locations. So I'm like, it's got to be something at that studio that's caused this problem. So I'm like, I guess I'll drive over there. So I get in the truck, drive over there. And I get on the phone with our production guy. Honestly, let me tell you something. I don't even know how to turn these stations back on. I don't know how to turn them on.
It's not like a switch.
Yeah, I've never, like here at Manchester, I can do pretty much anything I need to get this back on the air if something goes down. I've kind of learned it all. But over there, I don't. No. I've actually never pushed a button on the computers over there or the board. Ever. And I still haven't gotten to that yet. So I get on the phone, I FaceTime this guy. I'm like, hey, walk me through how to get this back up. And then we get one turned back on. It was the Rooster and the Duck that we're doing. We get them both up, powered on, going. They're on the air. I'm like, all right. And on my way out, I walked past the Whiskey Studio, and I was like, huh. So I walked in there, and I was like, I'm going to put in a song. I've never plugged a song in. I've like, those are music stations, and I've never picked a song out. I've never been like, I want to play this song.
Yeah.
Should have been something that we did like first day. Like, this is our song. We're going to play it. So I was like, all right, I don't know how to do it. I don't know. Their system is completely different over there. So I found a Wallen song, clicked a few buttons, it plugged in, and it came on like a minute later. I text Holly. I was like, I played a Wallen song. Don't tell Will. He's the production guy, and he's a little bit particular about all the stuff being in order. And I was like, don't tell anybody. I plugged in my own song. It seemed to go okay. All right, we got games to play. Get your phones ready. 728-1320. Stupid Silly Stat.
And now it's time for Stupid Silly Statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Kim, did you bring your statistics?
Stupid Silly Stat is wrapped up by our friends at Freedom Automotive in Manchester. Custom exhaust work is available there. They also take care of your alignments, your tires. They offer payment plans on those tires. But custom exhaust work, buddy, you can't just get that done anywhere. And they'll take care of that at Freedom Automotive, 515 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. So get on over there and see them. They're open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, locally owned and operated. All right, Holly, stupid, silly stat time.
Stats show that 13% of us have tried to do this ourselves before finally calling a professional. What is it?
Take your guesses, 728-1320. I have 2 tickets to the Country Music Hall of Fame and a bag of Black Rifle coffee for the winner today. So big prize pack if you can get the right answer. Stats show that 13% of us have tried to do this ourselves before finally calling a professional. What is it? 728-1320. Take your guesses on the Ben Lomond Connect hotlines. Right answers win prizes and bragging rights. Wrong answers get to call back and try again. Morning show.
Plumbing, or is that too high?
Good try, but not it. She say plumbing?
Yeah, she said, or is that too high?
That's probably going to be way more than 13%
Yeah.
have tried the plumbing. Yeah, 13. That's not a very high percentage. 13%. Yeah, Shannon guessed fix a water leak. Everybody guessed plumbing early over here on the cameras. But no, 13% of people have tried this themselves before calling a professional. This is alarming to me.
That 13% of people have tried it.
Yeah. Well, I don't really, there's probably a broad definition of what you would consider this. So I'll be careful and not give it away. This is a good one.
I know someone who tried this, I guess, successfully achieved what they were going for. But yeah.
13% of people have tried this themselves before calling a professional. First caller said plumbing. That's not it. 728-1320. Take your guesses this morning on the Ben Lomond Connect hotlines. We'd love to hear from you. Right answers get a couple of tickets to the Country Music Hall of Fame and some Black Rifle coffee. Wrong answers, you get to call back and try again. James said plumbing for sure. It's costing me $1,500 today.
Ooh.
What company is doing that? I need to talk to them about their advertising. Morning show.
Weight loss?
Weight loss. Not it. Good try. Weight loss. Not weight loss. I think more than 13% have tried weight loss.
Yeah.
Before calling a professional. It's got to be 100%, right?
I mean, we've all tried it.
All tried it.
Right?
Yeah, I would think. 13. Morning show.
Electrical work?
Not it. Good try. I've also tried that myself. Pretty good at it. Morning show. Oh. I only shocked myself one time. Morning show.
Fixing a broken cell phone screen.
That's a really good guess. We tried that once and it did not go well. Not it. It was maybe it was an iPad screen or something.
I did a phone screen one time and it worked.
Did you?
Yeah.
I feel like we did one that didn't work.
We did.
Okay. Morning show.
Is it cut your hair?
It is not cut your hair.
I think that's going to be higher.
But that's a good guess, but it's probably higher than 13%. Morning show.
Fixing the washing machine?
Good guess, but not it. That's probably got to be higher. Like everybody's got to try to fix the washing machine before they call somebody, right? You got to try.
You got to try
because you know it's going to be expensive. Like, well, let me click around on some things and unplug some stuff. 13% of people. This is maybe one of your better stats, Holly. It's a good one today. Stats show that 13% of us have tried to do this ourselves before finally calling a professional. What is it? 728-1320. We've had plumbing, electrical work, fixing a cell phone screen. A couple other good ones. Fixing a washing machine. None of that's right. Now the phone doesn't work anymore, apparently. Morning show.
Car repair?
Car repair. Not it. That's going to be higher.
We hadn't got that
It's
earlier.
got to be higher than 13%.
Yeah.
Morning show. Hello?
Computer?
Say it again.
Doing your, trying to fix your computer.
Oh, great guess. Fixing your computer. Not it, though.
Little IT work.
Little IT work.
Did you turn it off and turn it back on again?
Jessica said give yourself stitches. That's a good guess. And in the right direction of where we're headed. Morning show.
Is it dental work?
Dental work. Did you say dental work?
Yes, sir.
It is dental work. That is the right answer. What is your name?
Brandon Henson.
Brandon?
Yes, sir.
Have you tried dental work on yourself before?
I haven't.
But you said that like you know someone who does or did.
I might have known somebody who's tried it before.
Okay. Well, they are in the 13%, Brandon. Come on by. I've got some Black Rifle coffee and 2 tickets to the Country Music Hall of Fame here at the studio. You can pick them up here, okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Dental work. Dr. Carmine earlier in the camera's feed had said it better not be dental work.
It's dental work,
It's
Dr.
dental
Carmine.
work.
Yeah.
13% of people have tried their own dental work. Trying to save a buck, you know?
So I had a cousin, I'm almost positive he pulled out his own tooth. Like there was I guess he had a tooth that had been giving him trouble. They're like, that needs to come out. And so I think he grabbed a pair of pliers and pulled it out. Yeah.
Just listening to that story, I can't.
The only time I've ever done anything to my teeth were like that time the crown came off.
Well, we were in Chattanooga and it was the weekend and there was no.
I got some of that.
We got a temporary one at Walgreens or something.
It was no, I had my crown.
Oh.
I didn't because I didn't swallow it or nothing, and I put that cement stuff and tried to put it back on.
Oh, that didn't work.
Yeah, it did
Oh.
until I got to the dentist. But I would figure there are probably people who do that as a.
So you're in the 13%.
No. I wouldn't count that as
it's dental work.
No,
You cemented something to your teeth.
that came off.
But still, I think that's considered doing the dental work.
It was a temporary.
To be fair, the stat says 13% have done this before calling a professional. Now, we called a professional. We just couldn't get anybody to see her. So I feel like we called the professionals first. And there was no other options. There was air going into a cavity there or something. It was a problem.
It was an exposed
nerve or whatever. I don't know what that was, but she was in a lot of pain.
Y'all ever like had something real cold touch your teeth? That's what it felt like when something touched it.
I was so mad. We had just got there and I'd spent all this money on this hotel room for the weekend.
It was for Valentine's Day one year.
So we were at the Choo Choo. We were staying down there for the weekend and I spent all this money on this hotel and within an hour, Holly's yanked something out of her mouth. I'm like, we're going to have to go home. I guess we're just going to have to go home now. And I didn't have the money to pay for that hotel room.
Or to fix the crown.
Or to fix the crown. I had no money for either one of them. I had no business even booking that. But I was tasked with Valentine's Day this year, or that year.
I thought it would be a good idea if we rotated Valentine's Day so we weren't trying to do too much.
We did that. She did it once. I did it once. Then we quit that.
Now
we
we don't celebrate at all.
You could say we celebrate, just in a different way.
I don't even think so, buddy.
Well, it's just another day.
Just another day.
Just another day. I think you're better off if you don't get called up in that stuff.
Is that what you think?
Yeah, it's another day, and it's another excuse to spend a lot of money.
I'm not saying you got to spend a lot of money.
But they add up. It's Valentine's Day. It's anniversary day. Oh, it's Christmas. Oh, it's your birthday.
No,
and all these days.
Maybe just a text or something that said Happy Valentine's Day.
I told you Happy Valentine's Day when you woke up.
I woke up.
Do I have to also send a text?
You could have sent a text and be like,
when I brought you your morning coffee in the bed.
You do that every day.
Oh, well, so that's what happens. I've set the standard too high.
Yeah.
No more coffee in the bed.
I'm a lucky lady.
And I will bring the coffee only on Valentine's Day. There you go.
You should.
And you'll get coffee then.
Yeah. Look out, fellas. He's setting the bar high.
Dr. Carmine said, I say pulling baby teeth is not in this stat, but the stories I could tell you about people attempting at-home dental. We probably should get him on one day just to do the at-home dental stories. It's about time for a Dr. Carmine visit anyway. We usually get him on every 6 months or something, I feel like. Dana said, every day is Valentine's Day if you're happy. See?
I'm not happy, Dana. I'm miserable.
No, that is a lie. Don't you lie to everybody like that. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Be sure to check out a chance for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo. Save 15% by being a Thunder Radio listener. Facebook. There's no tricks. Everybody's like, what's the deal? What's the catch on this? There's no catch. You go to facebook.com, search for Thunder Radio, and at the very top of the page, we have a link to this condo. It's at Shoalwater 802 in Orange Beach, and use the promo code that's in the post. It's Thunder15, and you will save 15% on your booking at that condo. All right, we got more morning show. Quick news break here. Name that movie coming up. We got 2 reels and a fake later on as well.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
Has the morning show ever been as good as it is now? I don't think so. I said, has the morning show ever been as good as it is now? I just don't think so. Not in modern history. Although, I mean, the days that you hosted with Tiffany when I was out sick were good. That could be a permanent replacement. Look, you can't even take no jokes.
I would take one if I heard a joke.
No. I could not pull my own tooth. I don't want anybody else pulling my teeth.
I pulled my own teeth as a child.
As a child? As a child, they're like, that'll work out in a couple days. I'm like, no, that'll work out in a couple hours. I need some dollars.
Did you do the toilet paper and pull it?
No, I just worked it back and forth till it basically fell out.
My mom always put the paper towel
I don't understand
and pulled that.
The crazy tooth pulling thing.
Why you gotta tie a string
and
to
take
a
off on a
balloon.
4-wheeler. Yeah.
To me, those are ready. Those are supposed to come out. Your adult teeth, they're not supposed to come out. So when you're pulling that, I imagine it's still connected to stuff.
That's gotta hurt.
I can always remember my mom after we pulled a tooth. My mom would be like, "Don't stick your tongue in it." I was always afraid that my tongue was actually gonna
get stuck in there or something. What's the tooth fairy going rate these days? A little high.
The tooth fairy for me sometimes would put 4 quarters.
I got like 2
in my pillowcase.
$2-3, about as much as I get.
You got $2 or $3?
Yeah.
I forgot you grew up wealthy.
No. That's not accurate.
I got 3 quarters, a 2 dimes, and a nickel.
As long as it adds up. What if they left better if they left 100 pennies? Feel like you got more. When you're little, you don't know. Chris said she got 25 cents back in the day.
Inflation.
Sounds like your grandparents. Like, don't spend this all in one place. Now here's you a quarter. I got my name tag on today. I'm very official. Where's yours?
I don't need a name tag. Everybody knows who I am.
A little tired this morning, not gonna lie. I don't know why. Went to sleep early last night. Biden inflation thinks a tooth should be $10. I know. Did you have something you were going to say?
Well, sometimes when I get to talking politics, I figure out I ought not to.
She goes, that was her swallowing that thought. I literally heard her swallow the thought.
I think we're walking a fine line between doing things because it's what you should do, it's the nice thing to do, and what is most beneficial to the country as a whole. Hey.
I don't disagree with you. I'm listening.
I'm seeing right now about some park rangers being let go, and this one that I saw. It's got a park ranger, and he's like, I've done this for so many years. He said it's been my greatest life achievement to be able to, and I'm like, that I love that for him. And if there was a position, I don't know. If we got fired, we would have to find another job, right? If the company comes to me and says, hey, we don't have enough money to pay you, we're in debt, we have to let you go, I can't get on the internet and be like, but I loved my job. And they'll be like, well, she loved her job. You should let her keep it. That's not how things work. And
it's incredibly unfortunate, but we have allowed
lose their job. I don't want that.
We have allowed people. We have allowed the government to inflate so far, and we've added so many things that there's a turnaround has to happen.
I don't want anybody to lose their job.
Question: does showing up on time every day equal standard expectations, or is that going above and beyond? Yeah, like I didn't realize we needed to celebrate showing up on time every day.
Who did that?
Oh, I don't know. I think that's something that people throw out there. Like they never missed work. Congratulations.
Sing it, Holly. She was singing it. She likes that one. Thunder Radio Morning Show with you until 8:30 today. Got a whole another hour left of Thunder Radio Morning Show. So do not miss a minute of it. If you did miss a minute of it, that's okay. You can catch replays of the show on Apple and Spotify podcasts. Just search for The Morning Show with Josh and Holly, and then join our tens of subscribers there. You can also rewatch the show on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams, Facebook and YouTube. Carmine Family Dental, you can find them in Deckard. People come from all over the country to see Carmine Family Dental, and you got them right here in your backyard. So learn more about them. Just Google them up. Carmine Family Dental, Carmean. Mean. Holly, welcome back.
Thanks, buddy.
We've got more games to play. Name that movie, I think, is what we're doing here. Right?
Name that movie. Josh has got a little snippet of a movie. He's going to play 1, 2, and 3 second clip. Once you have figured out what this movie is, call us 728-1320 with your guess, and you can win. Tell them what they're going to win, buddy.
Thunder Radio shirt.
All right. I made it an easy one today just to kind of warm you guys up to this new game we're playing.
Name that movie?
Yep.
All right. 728-1320. Thunder Radio swag and bragging rights.
Don't look like to me.
That's maybe an easy movie, but just a small clip of the movie is pretty tricky.
Don't look like to me.
It's going to probably take more than the one. If you get it on that, that's pretty.
I could have got this on the one.
Could you, not knowing it? Because that's
yes.
Already getting wrong guesses over here.
Good. What are the guesses?
Friday. It could not be further from Friday.
I was trying to remember what in Friday.
Sounds like that.
Yeah.
That's the thing. There's a lot of movies out there. A lot of different.
Play it again.
Don't look like to me.
Oh, it sounds a
Morning
little like
show.
Chris Tucker.
Rush Hour.
Good guess,
People
but not
think
it.
it's Chris
They think it's
Tucker.
Chris Tucker. I'll go ahead and tell you that is a female voice right here. It's not Chris Tucker.
But if you listen to it, it does sound like Chris Tucker.
Let's go to the 2 second clip, see if we can get a little bit more out of this.
Don't look like to me you enjoys it.
There you go. That should get you a little bit more.
Don't look like to me you enjoys it.
728-1320. Can you name that movie? Right answers get a shirt and bragging rights. Wrong answers get to call back and try again. Call in on the Ben Lomond Connect hotlines. No right answers. Had a couple wrong ones. We've had Friday and Rush Hour, and neither one of those correct. Morning show.
Waterboy.
Waterboy. It is, in fact, Waterboy. Well done. Who's this?
It's Brandon.
Good job, Brandon.
Well done, Brandon. It is, in fact, Waterboy. 2 Brandons win today. How about that? 2 completely different Brandons. Well done, Brandon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sounds a little bit low. Yeah, it was Brandon. That's Waterboy.
Don't look like to me you enjoys it. Sitting there all grouchy.
Sitting there all grouchy.
Hattie had it. Guessed. Over there.
I feel like that's one of those movies I could probably recite word for word.
It's a funny movie.
It is funny.
And you got poor critical reviews.
Like Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, and I'm
something.
like, how?
It's
That's funny.
not for y'all, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is not supposed to be like excellent theater. Like it's just it's better than like Hubie Halloween. Like I don't like that.
I wanted to like it. I wanted to.
I tried to.
Maybe I need to
No, we
watch
tried.
it again to appreciate. I don't know. I wanted to like.
I didn't have to watch
Hubie
Waterboy
Halloween.
twice to appreciate that. Like one time through, and I appreciated that.
What's a movie that's like that you think is really good, but anytime you tell people, they're like, "Oh, that's garbage."
I don't know. My theatrical library is not very deep.
I guess mine would be Bebe's Kids because I really liked that
That's terrible.
movie, and I tried to get Josh and the kids to watch it, and
I can't remember the name of it. I was like, what was that? Day Days Kids?
Day Days Kids.
It's Bebe's Kids. It's awful. Awful.
I believe they showed that on HBO.
I think it was, or Cinemax, or one of those. It was not on regular network TV.
Yeah, so I felt like if it come on one of those channels that you had to pay for, that it was gonna be good.
It's not always the case.
I liked it.
Yeah, I don't really have a lot of movies that fit that category of, well, I love it, but nobody else likes it.
Is that a movie?
Did we get a text or something?
Yeah, but I don't know if he's making fun of somebody or if it's a movie.
I'm not in this group.
I know
We'll just sit here and wait on Holly to look it up.
I can see bubbles. He's typing.
Oh.
I wonder if this is a movie that he likes and nobody else likes.
Nobody else seems to like it.
Okay, yeah. Okay, it's called Joe versus the Volcano. He said it's a hilarious movie. No one else likes it.
You know what's good?
I've never heard of it.
You know what's good that nobody else likes? Sharknado. Now that's some good stuff.
I will never ever watch that.
It was the worst. We did try to watch it once a long time ago. We were like, we just saw it. It wasn't long, probably after it was out. Well, let's watch this and see what it's about. I couldn't make it through 30 minutes of that thing. I like Dante's Peak. Holly doesn't like it.
This has got Tom Hanks in it.
Oh.
That looks like it's a romance from 1990. Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan, pretty good cast, and I had no idea that this movie even existed. Joe versus the Volcano.
Oh yeah, I saw it once. That's
you
right.
didn't see it. We're gonna watch it this weekend.
That's why I'm trying to get out of that. I'm very busy this weekend. I got ball games.
Well, Brad said it's hilarious. So
I don't know why I like Dante's Peak. I think that's good. Holly, like it'll be on. I'm like, I want to watch that. And Holly's like,
is that where the volcano erupts?
Yeah.
I don't like it when they're trying to get on that train car or subway car or something. Maybe it was a bus.
There's no subway.
And they're trying to get off of it. And the guy like jumps in the lava and then throws somebody onto the.
It's the water. The water is acidic. They're on a boat. The grandma jumps off the boat to pull them to safety because the water was eating through the boat. She was a hero.
We're talking about two different movies.
Yeah, so you don't even know if you like this movie or not.
I don't want Grandma. I don't like that.
It's a heroic.
No.
feat.
No. I would never ever be right again if my Meemaw jumped off the boat into acidic water to push us ashore. I wouldn't be right.
Wouldn't even be able to live.
Survivor's remorse. I'd have that so awful. I don't want to watch stuff like that makes me feel things. I don't like movies like that. Sad.
Well, it's not a sad movie.
Sounds sad.
I mean, some people die in the movie, but I mean, it happens in a lot of movies. I also thought Scream 6 was pretty good. Holly didn't like it very much.
Oh my gosh, that was
all right.
awful.
It was all right.
They don't make good scary movies like that. No, the first Smile, that scary movie, that was a good one. I can't really get into the second one. I tried.
Common John Brewing Company will be open tomorrow for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They're open Wednesday through Sunday, so y'all be sure to give them a try. I like that scrambled egg power bowl. I love the scrambled egg power bowl, matter of fact. So give that a try. Look, if you want to have a drink early in the day, you want something a little sweet, Strawberry Magic Beer Mosa. Try that out. It's not really on the menu. I'm giving you a little tip. You can order that up, and it is delicious. Otherwise, they got regular drinks. Coffee down there is pretty good as well. Common John Brewing Company, 210 Woodbury Highway, online at commonjohnbc.com. Two Reels and a Fake coming at you next.
This is Matt Harris at the Harris Law Firm here in Manchester. Are there too many people in your marriage? If that's you,
Sandra, tonight's game will not be on Facebook. No more video for the postseason. Sorry. Radio only. Every game costs a significant amount of money once the postseason starts. So.
Oh my goodness, my back.
So no video. I'll paint you a pretty picture, though. I'll paint you a pretty picture. Two Reels and a Fake next. I got to get those ready. Let's see. Mm-hmm. I gotta write these down. New restaurant in Eagleville, the Grindstone Cowboy. Anita says she loves Dante's Peak. Good, Anita. Oops. Let's get this all dialed up. And then, what's this other one? All right. Got these songs ready to go. Two Reels and a Fake. You're going to lose today. It's solid. Yes, Brian. Good. Vote for the Dream for Weed Foundation. You can do once a day per email address, so you can actually do more than once a day. We appreciate that vote. It's a lot more work we can do. $7,500 would be beneficial.
Hey.
There are 2 tickets here. Coffee's in there.
Is this to the
Yeah, that's it.
Music Hall of Fame?
Yes. I think that's what he wanted.
You yeah. Okay.
The dental work one?
Yeah.
Hang
She's
on.
got coffee in there for you. That's a pretty good guess.
Y'all do like special guests, like interviews, stuff like that. Y'all, I sent y'all a link to my music.
Okay.
Just check it out. See if y'all want to bring me on.
Where'd you send it to?
Do like some freestyle type stuff.
Where'd you send it to?
The Thunder Radio. Might not have sent the right one.
Here, let me write down my.
Let's put your email down.
With Josh and Holly.
Thunder Radio morning show, getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work. For you night shift warriors out there, we're glad to have you with us every morning, 6:30 to 8:30, Monday through Friday. Brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Head on over to our Facebook page. Book up that condo in Orange Beach we've been talking about. 3 bedrooms, 2 bath. You save 15% by being a Thunder Radio listener using the promo code Thunder15. The link is on our Facebook page, top of the page, facebook.com. Search for Thunder Radio. All right, Holly, welcome back.
Thanks, buddy.
Good to have you along. We're here until 8:30. We got birthdays coming up in a little while. Got to call those in. 728-1320. Chance to win a slice of birthday pie from the Mercantile Cafe Bakery and Gift Shop. Also cake from the Food Lion and flowers from the Mossy Pod from for our anniversary people. So all those things to win, but you cannot win if your name is not on the list. So call them in at 728-1320. But before we do that, Holly, it's 2 reels and a fake time on Thunder Radio every Tuesday. I will win.
Fancy like Applebee's on a date night. Got to think that you're redneck, but I'm rednecker than you.
And if you don't hate it, you will in a moment.
Kind of like that you.
It's time for 2 reels and a fake.
Keep backing up.
Yes, it is, Holly. Somebody's calling in.
They want to play.
Maybe they want to play. I don't know. Maybe they're calling it a birthday. They could be doing that. Morning show.
Yes, I wanted to call in the birthday.
All right, a birthday. Is it for today?
Yes,
All right, go ahead.
it's Dara Banks.
What was the first name?
Dara, D-A-R-A.
All right. How old?
She is 29 and holding.
All right. Got her down.
Awesome. Thank you.
Happy birthday to Dara Banks today. All right. Well, 2 reels and a fake. Here's how it works. I have got 2 real country music lyrics that are on the radio. Artists and songwriters are actually making money off of these songs. And I have 1 fake that I wrote last night. And it is your job at home and Holly's job here in studio to spot the fake. Which one of these songs is an imposter? Which one is not real? 2 reels and a fake. Holly, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Song number 1. Song number 1. I still drive past your house just to feel something. But all that's left is a ghost and a heart still running. That last kiss on a summer night still plays in my mind like an old cassette that won't rewind. Song number 1. What was that sound? That's song number 1.
People don't even say rewind anymore. That's not a thing anymore.
Song number 1. What? It's a cassette. They don't have those either.
I know, but I feel like our kids would have to Google what rewind means.
Right. These kids have no clue. And we thought that was like big technology.
I thought it was big technology that made the VCRs that once it reached the end, it automatically
I don't even have
rewound.
to push the button anymore.
Right.
It just does it. It was such a jerk thing when people took back tapes and they didn't rewind. Like, how hard
They
is
even
that?
put a sticker on it.
I know. And
Please be kind, rewind.
Yeah. Be kind, please rewind, I think was the wording.
Was the message any different, buddy?
It was. Words important. Song number 2. When you're drinking too much, do you think about us? Do you redrive every mile just trying to get out of this slow downtown? Because it never really was our style. Never gonna give up. Song number 2.
I hate it, but I think it's real.
It's terrible. Song number 3. In a way, some things get harder to remember. The trees will lose their leaves in November. Would you even tell me if you ever think about the flowers in December? Yeah.
Oh, brother. I feel like 1 is fake because it's the longest.
I was looking at comments. I should have caught that faster.
I think 1 is fake. I don't know. I don't like any of them.
Well, Christy said one was fake, and then she said, well, now maybe 3. She's conflicted. Nikki said, I think you should sing them.
You don't want that, Nikki.
No.
Nobody wants that.
Nobody wants to hear me sing anything ever. Let's see here. Brad said, read some Cardi B lyrics. Kevin says 1. Dana, I don't care if you missed them or not. You don't get to play this game because you know too much.
Dana's really good at country music.
So she usually has it correct. Usually. Sometimes I've fooled her. All right. So Holly says 1 is the fake, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to eliminate one of these. I'm going to eliminate number 3. I'm going to eliminate number 3. That was in fact real. In a way, some things get harder to remember. The trees will lose their leaves in November. Would you even tell me if you ever think about the flowers in December? That's Kip Moore. Name of that song's Flowers in December. So it's pretty basic. It's right there in the title there. I got to mute you over on the video feed. Sorry.
He's got a Guns N' Roses.
It's interesting to me because that's not how he normally sounds. So that's the same guy that sings something about a truck, and that's not how he sounds in that song.
Okay.
At all. Like he went with.
He tried to do a little ballad.
Yeah. So yeah, everybody's got to have their power ballad. So we're between 1 and 2, and Holly thinks 1 is in fact the fake. Holly. Winner. Holly got it this
You
week.
made them too long.
They were all the same length.
No, they weren't.
3 was a little shorter. 1 and 2 were the exact same length. In fact, 2 may have been longer. So that's a bad reasoning. Now you still won.
The words must have been shorter in one of them.
So 2 was in fact real. Making good time, Old Dominion. When you're drinking too much, do you think about us? Do you redrive every mile? Just trying to get out of the slow down town. That is Old Dominion. Where is that at? Making good time. I've got that somewhere. Got to mute you on the video feed. Sorry. Not gonna lie, I do like Old Dominion. Morning show.
Tell Holly congratulations. I went with that fake because you put the rewind on it.
Yes. Well, it's old country. They use the word rewind in there. Golly, y'all calm down. Song number 1, that y'all are all tore up about using the word rewind, was the fake. I did write that. I still drive past your house just to feel something, but all that's left is a ghost and a heart still running. That last kiss on a summer night still plays in my mind like an old cassette that won't rewind. I call that Summer's Last Kiss. That's the name of it.
Well,
just wait till you get to the chorus. Dana said she likes Old Dominion. Old Dominion and Nico Moon. I like those two. Those two groups there.
I could not tell you one Old Dominion song.
Yeah, you can.
No, listen. You're not listening to what I'm saying. If you said, Holly, name an Old Dominion song, I would not be able to tell you one. But if you said, Holly, have you heard this song before? I would say, yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, I got you. Shannon says Holly likes it in rewind.
Oh, Lord of mercy.
That's the best of clip somewhere around here.
It don't need to be. That was not. I get so embarrassed when someone says I listen to the show because I think about things like that. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Can't believe you heard me say that.
She's shocked that there are more than 3 people listening to this show ever.
One of those people being my mama.
I know. Sometimes there's like 5 people listening. It's crazy, you know. All right, we got more morning show. We got birthdays coming up in just a minute. Somebody called in Dara Banks a minute ago. I got a couple other names on the list, and we look forward to hearing from you on your birthday. 728-1320. Chance to win a slice of birthday pie from the Mercantile Cafe Bakery and Gift Shop. Hey, let's get a quick weather check. I've failed to do a weather update, and I should have done one already. 28 degrees right now outside the Unity Medical Center studios. 44 for your high today, so not super, super cold or anything, but chilly. But the weather tonight gets interesting. Winter weather advisory, an 80% chance of snow showers, low of 25, and then 33 on Wednesday with a 50% chance of snow showers early in the day, clearing out by about 10 or 11. Looks like we're kind of in that half inch to an inch range where we are in southern Coffee County. The northern part, Beech Grove, may get a little bit more. And then really once you get up into Murfreesboro, they start to that line starts to look a little bit more like 2 to 3 inches. But, that line can shift around. It just shifts south 15, 20, 25 miles. And all of a sudden you go from a half inch to 2 or 3 inches. So we'll keep our eye on that. That's a big difference right there. Either way, it's going to probably cause some travel issues tomorrow morning. So heads up for that. We are under a winter weather advisory. And then it's going to get cold. Wednesday night, 13 degrees for your low. Thursday's high is 24. And then 9 degrees Thursday night. Friday back to 36 and down to 19. We finally get back up to some decent temperatures on Saturday. High of 45. Weather forecast brought to you by the Hillsboro Food Company. Make sure to get stocked up before any kind of winter weather. They got all of your supplies there. And they have fresh cut meats daily at the Hillsboro Food Company in Hillsboro, locally owned and operated.
Looking for affordable, reliable auto repair? Look no further than Millie's Auto Repair in Manchester. Whether you need a quick...
Shannon said, I can hear your mama on the daily. Oh, Holly, don't say that.
She ain't no better.
She's not.
Goodness.
Birthdays are next. Birthdays.
Why are people so mad about Elon having access to our
They're just
socials?
mad about anything Donald Trump is up to.
I have to write my social down everywhere.
Dude owned PayPal. You think he don't have your social? I'm all about protecting my information, but I don't think that dude needs your social security number. I don't think he needs it. I don't think he's going to steal your identity and open a line of credit. I just don't think that's going to happen. Oh, looks like somebody stole my identity. Elon must have got my social security number.
AI videos are becoming more and more realistic.
Oh, I know.
People are sharing stuff.
And I was like, that's not real.
And you watch it one time and you're like, holy cow, because it looks real. But then you see things and it doesn't quite make sense. Like last night I saw a video of it said polar bear in shark infested water.
I saw that. I was like, no way.
So number one, the amount of sharks in the water there,
they would have done ate that bear.
Unrealistic.
Yeah.
And it just shows the bear paddling through the water and like fins are going through like the bear's flat. Like you can tell it's not real if you really watch it. And then it shows the bear hanging on the side of the ship.
Yeah.
And you're like, this is because he doesn't even have anything on his bottom. He's not resting his bottom feet on anything. So you're meaning to tell me that this bear grabbed a hold of the side of the ship and it's not nothing there to grab on? Like it don't make sense. But people are hearting it and commenting on it like they think it's a real thing. Like, good job for the fishermen for pulling the bear on board. And I'm like, that's not a thing.
That's when you come and be like, they ate that bear.
Y'all really got to watch your videos now to see if it's...
Nikki said we went to a Memorial Saturday and there was a Tesla that had a circle with a line through it, Elon sticker on it. You're driving a Tesla.
I feel like I saw where Sheryl Crow...
Oh, yeah. She sold her Tesla and gave the money to...
You said?
Yeah, USAID. Or something. It wasn't that. It was something else. But to show them, thanks, Sheryl. Got him.
Got him.
Birthday time on the Thunder Radio morning show. We love to celebrate birthdays every day, right about, 7:55, 8 o'clock, somewhere in this time frame. We're in that window as we hit the top of the hour right now. Every afternoon, we draw for a slice of birthday pie from the Mercantile Cafe Bakery and Gift Shop. Yesterday's pie winner was Mitch Campbell. Sunday, we did not have a birthday, so nobody won. Mariana Teal won on Saturday. We'll be drawing this afternoon at 4:30. Tiffany will be on Connecting Coffee County, and she will draw for that winner. All right. Holly, give me a drum roll, please. Let's do birthdays. Tuesday. Happy birthday. Amanda Flagg has a birthday today. Blake Todd is 14. And Dara Banks has a birthday today.
That was Jacob's mom.
Oh, very good.
Levi Roll.
I ain't done.
Okay.
And Josh Mainville has a birthday today. Now I am finished, and you may speak.
Okay. Levi Rollman, also local celebrity birthday.
Happy birthday, Levi.
Dr. Dre turns 60. John Travolta turns...
People forget about Dre.
71.
John Travolta is 71.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that hurts. Seeing Jack Nicholson at the 50-year SNL thing.
Yeah.
Like he's 87, 88. He's old.
Cher performed at it.
I don't think Nicholson gets around too well anymore.
But,
I mean, he's 87.
How old is Cher?
Are you Googling that?
I'm Googling it. She is 78.
Wow.
Matt Dillon turned 61. Molly, what?
Who's Matt Dillon? That name sounds incredibly familiar, but I can't picture him.
Let's see here. He was on Something About Mary.
Okay.
Right?
Was he?
Yeah, Something About Mary, The Outsiders. You would know.
Okay, yeah, I know who he is.
You would know him.
Yeah, I see his picture here. Yeah, he's a pretty funny guy.
Did I do Molly Ringwald?
No.
She's 57. Never really was like I didn't get it. The Molly Ringwald thing. Like she was starring in so many movies. I wasn't like
Dying to go see movies with her in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, got you.
Vanna White turned 68. And that's all I got on celeb birthdays. That was a little slow, buddy.
I used to love watching.
Why even do it if it's going to take you that long?
I used to love watching Price is
I
Right.
bet you
Not
did.
Price is Right.
Wheel of
Fortune. Because Vanna White was up there.
She had the prettiest dresses. Every time she'd come on, it was a different dress, and they all sparkled.
It's crazy the different things that you saw versus the things I saw when watching the show.
What did you see?
I wasn't paying any attention to her dress.
Yeah, you were.
I mean, it was in the way, but I was like, oh, that's a different dress than yesterday. I don't know what color that was. I have no clue what color dress she had on yesterday or the day before that or ever.
I don't remember. I didn't remember the colors. I just remember thinking that they were all pretty.
Shannon said she wore dresses. Yeah, I have no clue what she had on. It didn't register to me. The male and the female brain is so different.
Indeed.
All right, we're past top of the hour. It's a morning show overdrive financed by New Haven Mortgage. I heard Heather Phillips at the chamber lunch last week or a couple weeks ago, I guess now, talking about how there was some credits for first-time home buyers up to like $20,000. They have all that information. So if you're a first-time home buyer or know someone who is, talk to them about that. They can put you in the right loan product. They can get you in touch with those programs and help you save money when it comes to buying your home. New Haven Mortgage, 1300 MacArthur Street in Manchester, and online, newhavenmtg.com. That's newhavenmtg.com, NMLS 1477317.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios.
We're your friends. We're your neighbors.
Oh. Yeah, how much money do you think she spent on dresses? Or not she, how much money do you think the network spent on dresses? I'm sure she didn't spend anything. We got to get big enough to where people pay for your wardrobe.
I don't want a wardrobe. I just want some jogger
It'll be
pants
all
and
black.
sweatshirts.
It'll all be black. Oh, goodness. I think you put on a pretty good show today, Holly. You've done well. Oh, my goodness.
Well, you've gotten on my nerves.
Oh, honey. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll host Swap and Shop for you. How excited are you? That game's at 5:30 tonight.
Pretty excited.
And then we get to go home.
Do we have to come in the morning?
Yes.
We're coming to do the show tomorrow?
Yes. And I mean, unless it snows like 5 inches or something. Yeah, we'll come in.
I mean, I'm not a good driver, but whatever. In the snow.
We'll just wake up and make a decision in the morning. I mean, I don't know until
Sometimes you let us broadcast from home.
the kitchen table.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Sometimes we could broadcast from the kitchen table.
Yeah. Well, when we wake up, there's a lot of snow on the ground, then yeah, we'll probably broadcast on the kitchen table.
Obviously, I'll have to modify the show because we can't play certain games.
No, I can't play any games.
So that's the decision that needs to be made prior
Well,
to.
honey, I can't say that we'll do that and we wake up and there's no snow on the ground tomorrow. That would be a
You
bad.
did this last time and you were like, just go home. The roads are getting too bad. You won't be able to drive home.
I just feel like
you don't learn your lesson.
No, I feel like my desire to be here and do the show is different than your desire to be here and do the show.
I have no desire to be here.
I have
to do the show.
I have kind of this thing pulling at me saying, well, you need to be there to get, especially if it's snowing, to get road updates, things like that. And you're just like, people figured out them damn.
I don't have
I'm like, this is the
drive.
job that we signed up for. You ride my truck. I'll put you in my truck.
Brandon, that one, was talking something about he wanted to come on the radio and freestyle.
No, like rapping?
I don't know. It's
or just like freestyle, play some music.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to get out and check the roads in the morning, see if we need to cancel school. Gotta make some decisions. A meeting in Moore County today, I think. If it's still on the thing.
You have a meeting in Moore County?
Yes, I told you that earlier. I don't think you were listening. It's my fault. I didn't double check. Make sure you heard me. Yes, I have a meeting in Moore County today at 12.
You're on my nerves today.
Oh boy. I don't know how many times I got to tell you what I got to do. What I'm supposed to do.
Like I'm just going around, okay, what's Josh doing today? Let me write everything down that you're doing today. Like I don't do stuff and I don't have stuff to keep up with. Let me make sure I get all the things Josh is doing.
You should. You're my secretary.
All right.
I'm going to hire one.
Go right ahead.
We ain't got no money. I get a secretary first.
You're not getting a secretary.
I am.
Look at me.
I'm getting a secretary.
You're not getting a secretary.
I am.
If you get a secretary, I'm getting a pool boy.
You can have a pool boy.
Okay.
That way I ain't got to do it no more.
Fine.
That's a lot of work, that pool is. You hit that bell too hard.
Because I meant it.
You look nice today. You're looking for 2 people to take over the show. I think it's run its course.
Huh?
I'm looking for 2 people to take over this show. I think it's run its course. Shannon said secretary, sandwich maker, tomato. Yes.
Everybody hates math until their paychecks looks funny. Then all y'all know calculus.
Right. Let's see. Jingles page. There we go.
What is it about being married that, you know, one day you look at that person and you're like, I am so lucky that they're in my life. And then other days you just feel violent. I don't know. Why is that?
I don't know.
Change the channel. Yeah, because you're about to get offended. Okay, you've been warned. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Welcome back, Holly.
Thanks, buddy.
I am lucky to have you along with me for another segment. We just been doing this going on 6 beautiful years. What? I'm working on the 6th year. And I've enjoyed every segment of it.
Why do you lie so much?
I don't lie.
You have not enjoyed every segment of this.
I have.
No, you haven't.
I guarantee you I've enjoyed far more segments of it than you have. I feel like that's the case. Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. Holly, what are we doing here?
It's just chit chat.
Chit chat, okay.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. What? This is what it's like to be being married to Josh. We were watching something last night, and someone said $1 billion. $1 billion. And Josh looks over to me, and I typed in what he wrote because I didn't want to forget. He said, that's like 999 million. Like, I didn't know what $1 billion was.
I didn't know if she knew or not, honestly.
And I'm like, he thinks I am an idiot. He thinks I'm an idiot. He had to mansplain what $1 billion was to me. Like I was our daughter.
Well, sometimes what
like
she comes to me.
I still call it paper money and round money.
Circle money, I think is what she called it.
Circle and round are they not close to the same?
I feel like sometimes she comes to me and asks financial questions that led me to believe she may not know how much that was.
Can you give me an example of a question that was just so out of touch with common sense?
No. No, I don't want to embarrass you on the air.
No, whatever.
I'll just give broad strokes.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, that's correct. It is 999 million, or it's 1,000 million. Well done, Holly. You pass.
I was just like, what?
I wasn't mansplaining. I was just.
It's exactly what you were doing.
No, we were looking up the net worth of. Well, what happened was, as Holly said, I wonder how much money Dennis Rodman still has.
We were watching The Last Dance, and again, we've seen it. It's good. I like it. It's well done. We're watching it get Dennis Rodman's portion comes on, and he never seemed to be much of an investor type. Like some folks you can just tell are going to be good with their money, and Dennis Rodman seemed to like blow through it, I guess, and he just living his best life and didn't really care. And I was like, I wonder if if someone finally got a hold of him and was like, hey Dennis, you need to start
he doesn't seem like one that would be gotten a hold of,
So Josh looked up how much Dennis Rodman is worth.
Yeah, and it was $500,000.
$500,000. That may sound like a lot to me or you, but that is not a lot of money for Dennis Rodman.
No, that's just his net worth. That's not cash on hand. That's like he owns a house worth $500,000 and he doesn't owe any money on it. So that's his net worth.
That means he ain't got nothing else in the bank.
Yeah. Now, I mean, granted, those things don't know. I mean, it could be off, but
if it's $500,000,
Still, he should be worth more than $1 million considering his lifetime earnings were 27 million, something like that. So
can you imagine spending $27 million
Right.
or 26?
Just blowing right through it. I know.
I told Josh, I was like, well, we could get him down here as guest speaker for the Thundies if
he might take $1,000 check. Be love to hear. He'd be a great example for our high school athletes. For him to walk up there and talk to them.
Which brings us to our next point, kids. Don't do drugs.
Yes.
Although he says he never did drugs.
Yeah, don't believe him. That's right over here to what Shannon said. I bet Rodman snorted a white line from here to McMinnville. Yeah. So there's that, and then I was like, well, what's Jordan worth? I knew he's a billionaire, obviously, and he's at 3.5 billion is his estimated net worth now. And I'm just like, I'd like to have a little bit of that. Just a little bit.
$1 billion. And Josh looks over to me and he goes, that's 999 million.
I just can't. I wasn't saying it to mansplain it, Holly. I was saying it because it's just the sheer amount of money. It's hard to wrap your brain around that. Like,
Well, you were going to help me try, wasn't you?
I was. Shannon said Rodman and Hunter Biden probably hung out. No doubt.
Like, I saw lots of video of him drinking. I think maybe that was his.
Yeah.
Like maybe. Just partying and drinking. I don't know.
He spent the money. I mean, I could blow that kind of money, but
I don't think I could.
Holly would just give it to other people. She would just give it to other people. She wouldn't care. She'd be, oh, you need a little bit here. And then all of a sudden she'd be like, I don't have any money.
Where did all the money
Where did it go? And I'm like, you got to stop giving it to other people, Holly. She would give away everything we got. I have no doubt about that.
I would not.
She would. She'd give away everything we got and then get mad at me because we don't have any money.
No, I wouldn't. It does feel good to give, though. Like that's my love language is giving.
Yeah, but we don't.
It's not Josh's.
Josh
doesn't have a language.
I know. I like to give things too. I need it first to give it.
That's the only thing he's given.
We raise a lot of money for a charitable foundation that gives a lot of money. I feel like that's giving. Like that's giving of our time. And we give money to that foundation, and that foundation gives a lot of money. So I'm like, we do a lot of giving through that.
Yeah.
Don't we?
Yeah. I just give more.
I mean, last year it was over $50,000.
That's not our money.
No, it's not our money. But we helped raise the money for that, and we put the time in to raise the money for that. I feel like there's a lot of giving involved there. But Holly's like, no, it's got to be monetary. That doesn't count.
I don't.
And some of that money was our money. We did give money to the foundation.
That reminds me. I think we need to owe the.
We need to owe.
It's probably best if you and I separate for the day after the morning show. It's probably for the good of all parties involved here.
What do we need to owe?
If I don't see your face anymore
What do we
today.
need? What do we need to owe, please?
We need to write a check to the McMinnville Special Games, right?
Oh, yes, we do.
We've not done that yet.
Katie says, talking about Rodman, he didn't pay his taxes or his child support. Yeah, while he was playing, he got pulled into court for $800,000 in child support payments.
Child support.
And they were like,
"Are you kidding me?"
They were like, he's broke. He can't pay it. And at that time, he was playing under a contract where he was making like $9 million that year.
Good grief!
I know, I mean, it's a lot of money, but yeah, I can't imagine Dennis Rodman not paying his taxes. I can imagine him being like, "What's taxes?" I can imagine that.
I hate it when I hear somebody's not paying their child support.
Right.
It drives me nuts. Pay your child support.
Like them kids, them's your kids.
Whatever. An old conversation we had this weekend.
Yeah,
we find ourselves in deep conversation in which we are very like invested and interested.
But they're old.
Old conversations. We got on the subject of like fruit flavored things.
Yes.
And we
Oatmeal. We were talking popsicles.
What fruit flavored oatmeals we liked.
Like we were with friends, and this is the conversation we were having.
Well, I think it got on that topic because you had a beer that was peanut butter and jelly.
Yes, PB jams from Common John Brewing Company. Give that a try.
And you taste this beer, and it literally tastes like peanut butter and jelly.
It does.
And I'm like, how do they do that? How do they make it taste like peanut butter and jelly, but also beer?
Right.
And somehow that got us on the subject of flavored things. And banana was my least favorite flavor.
Like fruit flavor.
I would just like
the runts. I didn't like the banana one.
You just throw them away, right?
I want the orange one.
Ew.
I like the orange one.
Orange and banana in the garbage.
No, just the banana.
Pink and red. That's all I wanted. Pink and red fruit flavored things. Cherry, strawberry. I don't want no orange. I don't want no citrus.
I like orange and watermelon. Citrus, watermelon, and grape. I like citrus, watermelon, and grape flavored things.
I think watermelon and grape are good runners up. Like if there's no red or pink, then you can grab a.
Like Starburst, I hate the red. Is it cherry? Hate it.
You don't like it?
I do not want the red. I want all the pink and the orange. I do not want red or yellow. In fact, I like the yellow better. Yellow's not banana though. What is it? Lemon. I'd rather have the yellow than the cherry. Don't like the cherry. Starburst. But banana flavored popsicles.
Yeah.
Holly
so
hates.
my mom loves banana flavored things. So she would buy a box of popsicles. It was all the yellow ones. There was not another color in the box except yellow.
Wait.
And she was the only one that ate them. There's nothing like in the summertime, going and playing outside and coming in looking for a popsicle. And there's nothing but banana popsicles in there.
Who wants that? Shannon said, we know Holly doesn't like bananas. She beat the far out of one on the air once.
That thing was.
I remember that. It was a banana that wasn't even ripe. And by the time she was done with it, that thing was brown. I didn't realize you could do that.
If you squeeze it, it'll turn brown. You need to ripen your banana for some banana bread or something. Just squeeze the fire out of it.
She sat there for 30 minutes doing it, and everybody's like, what is she doing to that banana? She's
rolling it and squeezing it.
All right. But yeah, no, banana flavored thing. And then I was like, well, I don't like banana flavored oatmeal, like bananas and cream.
I didn't know they made a bananas and cream.
It comes in the box. There's strawberries and cream, blueberries and cream, bananas and cream, and then peaches and cream. And for whatever reason, they give 4 of the peaches. And so I make all 4 of them at one time. It's too much. Yeah, there's bananas and cream in there. It's the yellow packet. She does not believe me. I'll tell her I'm right. But the bananas and cream oatmeal, I would eat it. It just wasn't my favorite one. I like the blueberries one. Blueberries and cream.
Blueberries and I like
that oatmeal.
I like blueberry. I don't like why's it gotta have cream in it?
I don't know. Well, my mom made it. It had a tub of butter. She said, here, use some oatmeal. And I'm like, golly, Mima, how much oatmeal did you have? Because the bowl is all the way full. And it wasn't oatmeal at all. It was melted butter. She put 4 big old scoops of butter in there. Are you looking for bananas and cream?
Yeah.
Kevin said, Josh is right. That's all you should know. Kevin has confirmed it. You don't need to look it up anymore.
You're on my nerves today.
No, I'm just trying to save you the time.
There is bananas and cream.
Yeah.
But the majority of what I'm finding here is this one says banana and maple. It doesn't.
Well, that's the different one. That's got probably maple and brown sugar. That's the different pack. There's one that's just the fruit flavored and doesn't have the maple. I'm going to bring box tomorrow and make it.
Okay.
And you're going to eat it on air.
Like you're making me aggressive. Like I feel aggressive towards you, and I don't even know how to act. I'm like, am I supposed to just sit here and pretend like I'm fine, or do I hit him?
You can't hit me on the air. Thunder Radio Morning Show, Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. Cash out refinance, a great way to take advantage of the equity in your home. Learn more at newhavenmtg.com. Heather Phillips and her team have over 60 years of experience in the home lending industry, and they are here to help.
Are you dreaming of a home to call your own or looking to refinance? Look no further than New Haven Mortgage, your local mortgage expert.
Tell you right now, I don't want that.
Holly,
No.
calm down
No.
over there. Guys, it really helps when you tell them to calm down. Holly, I'm sorry that I got you all upset. I was just having a good show with you. I thought we were having a good
You don't
show.
give a shit.
Swap shops next.
And our goal is to find the perfect mortgage that fits your unique needs. Visit our office in downtown Manchester or explore our website, newhavenmtg.com, to learn more about our services. I'm Heather with New Haven Mortgage, your trusted partner on the path to home ownership. Call me today at 931-307-5540 and let's turn your home ownership into reality. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1477317.
Steer can call the game for me tonight if I don't make it. Steer and Holly.
Don't look at me. Don't even look at me. No. No.
Put that where the camera can see. Love you. We may not get no snow at all. Let me keep moving that line around. See y'all. Tell them back. Have a good day.